DJs BrewTube beer review. You know what, guys? The weather's getting colder. It's like almost fall. So I said, what do I need? I need me a nice malty beer. You guys know how I'm into my malty beers. So what are we going to do to take care of this need? Well, I'm going to get me a Doppelbock. And what Doppelbock am I going to have? Well, I'm going to have Weihenstephaner Doppelbock Korbinian. Now, as you know, Weihenstephaner's the oldest documented brewery in the world, been in operation as a brewery documented since 1040, though it started before that. The monastery was founded in 720 by whom? Well, by Korbinian, or Saint Korbinian, who was also the bishop of Freising, who started the monastery, now brewery, in 720. So it's a pretty damn old brewery. That means in the 700s or 800s they were probably brewing. There's just no proper records of it as being a constant activity or maybe something that was shared with the public. So this particular beer is 7.4% ABV and 32 IBUs. Now, since it's a Doppelbock, it's a lager, it's going to be malt-centric and really light hop. Now, it's saying 32 IBUs, but you're not going to feel that much. It's going to be more in the bittering of the malts. You know, it's not going to be a hoppy thing up in your grill. But this particular beer is a 2011 vintage. Did I cellar it? No. It was auto-cellared for me by the beer store. And this is a reason why the date codes on bottles suck. This particular bottle on the back says 2281. Now, I don't know what the hell that means unless I go and look it up, which I did, which means that it was bottled on 7/12/2011 once you figure out all their little cryptic code, which is a bunch of bullcrap. Now, is it probably going to be good? Yeah, it's an above 7% ABV beer. Have I had it fresh before? Yes. So it's kind of cool to, I guess, try it this way, but it wasn't meant to be. So, guys, come on, step up. You're the oldest brewery in the world. Put a real date on there. Make it easy for everybody to read. Anyways, I'm going to get off my pulpit for now. We're going to pop this cap, get it in the glass, and see what's going down with the Korbinian, or Saint Korbinian, or whomever. And he's on the front here. If you see his picture on the bottle, oh, nice hiss too, by the way, there's a bear here. The reason there's a bear here is because the bear killed Saint Korbinian's horse, and because he was a powerful guy and had God with him, he was able to take control of said bear and rode the bear into town. Yeah, kind of cool, right? Anyways, that's a pretty tough dude, a pretty tough saint if you can make a bear be your horse. So, well, still lots of carbonation, even though this is a 2-year-old beer. Look at that, guys. Now, it is a lager, so you kind of expect that, but it's got 2 years on it, so, you know, maybe you don't. All right, wow, look at that. We got a solid 2-finger head of super tight bubbles, dark khaki. This beer's brown with a lot of ruby tints, and it's very dark brown. As you know, Doppelbocks are sort of kind of like the stout of lager world. These and like Baltic porters are the stouts, but I think Doppelbock's more stout-like in a lot of ways than Baltic porter many times. But our head's dissipating when I swirl it. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of alcohol legs on there and a little bit of clingy glass lacing. But look at that, guys. Really precise beer. Weihenstephaner makes precise beers. That's all there is to it. And we even have our gorgeous golden Weihenstephaner crown that we can obsessively collect today. So let's get a nose on this and see what's up in the aroma department. Wow, lots of dark fruits. I guess the 2 years on this beer has given us lots of dark fruits. Chocolate, caramel, raisins, maybe a little bit of cherries. Really tasty smelling beer. Wow. Let's get a taste on this and see what's up in that department. Wow. This is a freaking dark fruit bomb. Wow. When I drank this before, wow. When I drank this before, it wasn't as dark fruit forward. It was more coffee and chocolate and caramel. Now the coffee, chocolate, and caramel is playing backseat to cherries and raisins, plums, maybe even a bit of fig. All those dark fruits, like the inside meat of those dark fruits. Wow. This reminds me of when I drank purposely the Cellared Fordham Doppelbock, which was I guess a 2-year-old, maybe 3-year-old beer itself. Man, you know what? I'm starting to like these Cellared Doppelbocks. The dark fruits in this remind me in some ways of a quad. That yeasty, those yeasty esters that are all those dark fruits and everything that throws, and there's a sweetness in there that plays to those dark fruits and makes them sort of like cordial syrup, sort of tasty, fruity. Wow, that's really pleasant. As you can see, I've already drank 3/4 of this glass. There's a decent bit of glass lacing on there and everything like that, but the mouth feels a full medium. I remember this beer being thinner as well when I first had it. Wow, that's damn good. So, what do the other guys rate this? Now, let me tell you first what I rated it when it was fresh. I gave it like a B+ when it was fresh and when it was a new beer. The carbonation was higher than it is now. Also, it didn't die down as quickly. Wow. Anyways, Rate Beer's giving this a 98. And which I think is a little high, fresh or Cellared. And Beer Advocate's giving it a 94, which is an A. And you know what? When it was fresh, like I said, I didn't agree with that 94. But damn, Cellared like this, that's a unique treat. It's so quad-like in that dark fruit flavor. It's not exactly like a quad, but man, it's really got those characteristics. What a tasty, tasty beer. And if you think about it, the monks in Germany made this as sort of like their quad, as the Belgian monks do make their quads today. This was supposed to be liquid bread during Lent. So man, Cellared, this is freaking awesome. Maybe that's how I'm going to drink this beer from now on. Cellared, it's an A beer. I didn't intend it this way, but you know what? Maybe the beer store knows better than I do, or you know what? They want to sell that bottle, don't they? So guys, that's my opinion of auto-cellared or self-cellared, whatever the hell you want to call it. Weihenstephaner Korbinian. It's getting an A from me. If you ever get to try one like this or grab one and cellar it, you're not going to be disappointed because it's a damn tasty brew. So guys, until the next DJs BrewTube, thanks a million for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you after I think globally and drink locally and support the craft beer movement. You know what you got to do. Thanks a million again, and that's a big peace.